Heyo, friends. We're in the car, Israel and I. You can't see him. He's over yonder. Okay. Well, just use your imagination. We're headed to the new house because we are dropping some things off. Marcus dropped off the TV mounts yesterday and the curtain rods because they bring somebody out over to the house and they hang that stuff for you. But now we're going to bring the big TV, Israel and I. And nobody else could come because there's just no room. It's a very large television. I thought while we're there at the new house that I would give you another updated tour. I mean, so much has happened. We have the start, I believe, of closets, possibly. There's a lot, and I'm really excited to show you. So buckle up, friend. We're going to do it. Also, today, a couple things are happening. We have the junk removal coming again and taking several items, a whole truck full. And then our city has something where you get up to 6 pieces of furniture that they'll come pick up for free. So they picked those up this morning at like 6:15. We had to put it out last night. Our big couch that got puked on, and I washed it and cleaned it as best I could, but the puke never went away. Hence, we're getting new furniture, which is now available, but they're gonna wait to deliver it until we can move into our house. What else? We got rid of our little dining room table, the little circle one, because we won't have room for that in the new house. We will keep our very large, well, it's not very large, but fits all of us, dining table. And we got rid of some chairs. We got rid of some dressers that are just annoying, and really we're just holding lamps. And so we will find bedside tables and all of that eventually. What else? Well, there were 6 things out there. They took, and a mattress that we didn't need anymore. We got a couple of new mattresses for the kids. One of them was just no bueno, and we didn't know until one of the kids was like, and then I felt it, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's bad. So we do have a closing date, and it looks to be, well, it's tentative, just based on, as long as everything goes smoothly. We're looking just like right before the middle of February. It is so exciting. So we've been working with the bank, we're getting appraisals situated, we're talking with the realtor, we're talking with the builder, we're talking with the bank, we're talking with the title company. We are figuring out when things are gonna get delivered. Appliances were delivered to the new house, okay, just come on. I'm so excited. All right, so they have finished the stone around the door. They have the posts in. These are gonna be painted, I think white. And everything's looking good there. We still need stairs. And I think, I do see a front door under all of that wood. Aha. Okay, that's different. Let's go inside and see where we're gonna put the TV. I think in the basement, but then I'll show you around. Oh yes, okay, this is for the pantry. These are going to be for my appliances. Obviously, we know what this is all for. And all sorts of fun's going on here. Oh man, I just met some people that I know from long ago. And then I looked over here and we've got a tub. It's beautiful. Perfect. It's been so much fun talking to everybody. Okay, look what's behind me. We have lights, we have countertops, we have handles, we have fridges, we have a stove over here. We've got an oven cover. I think that was already here maybe. The stone is complete. This is going to have wallpaper on it that looks really cool, and then the TV will go on top of that. And I did see in the garage the shelving for over here. I'm gonna look and see in the closets. Also, we've got our posts going in for the stairs, and we have carpet now. Lovely. We'll go look at that in a minute. Here's the door, friends, and I think that's the right color. It's gonna be black on the other side, and this color is going to be on the doors that are not here yet, but we have hardware in. Okay, just thought I would look. Oh, that's nice and high up there. Okay, this is going to be my office taste testing room. So over here, there's going to be shelving, and that can come out at any time. And then over here, there will be like another bar for double hang whenever this needs to become a bedroom. So those things will be able to get taken out. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't notice this. We've got the light in. This is in the main front room. This room looks so much wider. So I'm thinking, you guys can think with me, like, do we need a table here? Do we just keep it as it is and put like a cool mirror? I don't know, but we'll figure that out. Over here, over here we have a fan. We have the seat here for Joey's window seat. Beautiful. And then up yonder, so this is going to have some shelving over here. We don't do the dressers, at least not right now. Nobody really has a dresser. Marcus does. And this will have shelving in it, and then I'll have baskets on it, and they can put their undersquares and their socks and whatnot. And then this guy, I'm hoping that's gonna have some kind of something. I imagine it will. I will be sure of that, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then the doors will be on here too. And these are sliding doors. I can't remember what they called that. Not the pocket door, not the accordion door type thing or whatever that's called, but sliding doors. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, beautiful. I didn't know there was a light in there, but that makes a lot of sense. Nice big hallway. Oh, yes. Oh, that's the hall light. Just kidding. Oh my word. Okay, they're gonna put shelving in here. This is in the bathroom, and then we'll have a door. And then we have a bar for the towels. Oh my goodness, we've got the shower. That's a nice shower, and I love that it's a pull down. I did not know that. This will all get cleaned here in the next like 2 weeks. Beautiful, beautiful. We have a toilet. Oh my word, we have toilet paper holder. And gorgeous. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can tell. This is blue. I'm gonna feel those drawers. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh man, everybody's gonna have a little drawer. Gorgeous. Sink here, hand towel. Up yonder, we've got the lights. This one looks out, but actually it's not. That is so weird. What if we turn in? Look at the camera, Izzy. Doesn't that look like that light bulb's out? What? Mysteries, I don't know. It's not out. It's definitely not out. Okay, what else? Here is another bedroom. They've got the fan in there. And I am just, oh, ecstatic. Okay, we've got double hangs in here, and there will be room on the shelf, and I'll be putting underwear and socks and folded items up there, and then we've got more things for that. Beautiful. This wall right here, I've been thinking about it. It's actually bigger than I remember. So I'm thinking about, I don't know if there should be a bookshelf there, something for the girls, or like something. It'll be something, yeah. Beautiful. Basement time. So things for the TV, that'll go there. Oh, it feels so cozy with the carpet down here, yay. This actually is interesting. So even though I've been down here so many times, I still love getting an idea of how big this is, because in my brain, this was so much smaller. And so that helps me know, like, we have a keyboard that we need to put down here. We've got some play area things. We have some toy situations, plus the couch and the TV. And then eventually maybe like a coffee table. We'll just design it. We'll make it beautiful. Over yonder, I want to see what's in the bathroom. Oh my word. The excitement is for realsies. Oh, oops. Oh, that's the fan. Okay, there we go. Oh, they don't have the pull down handle down here. Oh, bummer. You guys don't get that, I guess. Wah, wah. So, towel bar, shower stuff, toilet. Look how much room you have around the toilet. You guys could dance around it. Incredible. Beautiful. Beautiful. My excitement. I just can't handle myself.
Are they not going to do this spot?
And what do we have over here? Oh, these are our TV mounts and then our curtain rods. They did add this for me. So this is going to be for our different containers. They built that. I said, oh, that would really be the cat's meow if you could do that for me.
Are they not going to do this down here?
Yeah, none of this. This is all just storage and utility space. They'll have it all cleaned up for us though. Make it beautiful. They spend like a week. Ooh, yeah, you could play VR over there, and none of that will be there. That'll be a really nice idea. Brilliant. Okay, over here, coming back. Oh my word, it smells so new and fresh. It actually doesn't have like an intoxicating carpet paint smell. It's just nice. Okay, carpet in here. What's that? That is yours. Over here, we have the hang, and then there will be shelving on this side, and double, I can't remember if there's gonna be something right here too. And then they'll have the doors, obviously, and we'll have the curtain rods up and the curtains and just the cat's meow. Now, why does this have so many light switches? Okay. Uh-oh. The light's not in yet. Okay, so what about this one? Oh, there's the closet light, and then, no, that's the closet light. That must be if there was a fan down here, but I don't think there's gonna be a fan down here. And, oh, look at that. You get like a little cute hall, a teeny tiny hall light. And then over here, Israel, this is your room. Does it feel too, oh, they just don't have the light in yet, so they will.
Oh, light it?
It's gonna be a little darker. Is that cozy?
Yeah.
It'll be good. You'll still get a curtain, and we'll get you bedside tables and all that business. And then look at your closet, hot dog. Beautiful. You'll have way more space than you'll ever need. They'll have that all connected and looking beautiful. And then you've got shelving, and you got spots for your shoes if you ever become like a shoe guy.
Shoes and slippers.
Yeah. Well, you never know. You're becoming the teenager, man. Well, you're already a teenager, so you might go through a lot of desires. I'm sure you want to see our beautiful stove over here. We've had a wall mount now for the last almost 7 years, so that's different. This is induction, just what we're used to. And they have some things on Amazon that the guy that sold us this uses where you cover it and then you don't have to worry about any scratches on your induction, and it still works through it. It's kind of cool. Ooh, yeah, this is the Cafe brand. So I thought that looks cool. Oh, look at that. It comes with a temperature gauge. And then the warming thing at the bottom. Does anybody ever use that for actual warming, or do you put your pans in there? That's what I do. At least I did back in the day. What else do we have? We have our dishwasher. It doesn't have its panels on yet. And if you notice, these are blue. These are white. So gorgeous. That'll all get cleaned out, looking beautiful. Originally, we had next to the stove a pull out for spices, but I actually like to lay my spices down and be able to see them beautifully. So that's just me, but what's over on this side? Okay, and that's gonna be for pans and whatnot. Oh my word, I'm just excited. So excited. Trash over here. Look at that sink. Oh my word, look at this. Isn't she pretty? Doggone. Gorgeous. I wouldn't take that. And then, I don't know, is that the disposal? Never seen. I'm thinking that's the disposal, but I'm not gonna try. The handle thing? Oh, the soap handle? It could be, but that's a push down button. Oh, this is a big change over here. Oh, no, there we go. So there will be 8 hooks on here, and this is where we can store all of our coats and our shoes. It's got a beautiful bench, and then they'll put all the hooks on there so everybody has their own little hook. We decided against doing single lockers for everybody because that just gives more room for, you know, crumbs and gunk and things in the corners. So we're reducing that, making it really nice and streamlined, and then I'll get baskets and things for the top so we can put gloves and we can put, I don't know, other things up there. Running stuff and soccer stuff, so it's all kind of accessible. And then there's a spot for shoes underneath the bench down here. Oh, yes, looky here. We got the cabinets. Why do they look funny? Oh, there's plastic on it. I thought they were broken. So cabinets for the laundry area, and then they're gonna put a bar here from what I recall, but I could be wrong. On this side, we have the counter, and that's great for folding. And they put this bar in for me. We talked about that. So we have a bar and I can hang stuff up. Oh, I'm so excited. I like to hang my things, so that's gonna be really nice. Beautiful. And then under here, I'll have everybody's baskets so they can, you know, put their dirty stuff in there, or I can give it to them. Oh yeah, they cover it up so they can.
Oh, the burrito.
Yeah, that's called the burrito. I wanted to see what has come of the closet here. So this is like a walk-through closet for us. This is gonna have shelving. And then we have some hanging space here, hanging space there. Then over here, hanging. This is gonna be for the longer stuff going right here. And this is for the not longer stuff. This one was a little bit, not really tricky, but just needs to be kind of smart so it doesn't feel all closed in, because this is like a total walkthrough moment here. Walk it straight out into, you know, that area and then into the bathroom. I actually think that's gonna be really cool. I was just talking with the guy that's doing the tile. We were working out some things over here, so they're gonna be putting tile in today. And look at that, we have a double sink. Marcus and I haven't had a double sink in 7 years. We have a sink outside of the bathroom, but that one doesn't really get used. Oh, look at this fancy back mount. Okay, for the toilet. I didn't know we were getting fancy like that. Cool. And I'm excited about this. Beautiful. This is gonna be for towels and, you know, medicine and whatever else. And here's our tile that's gonna go into the shower, and that's going to be the spot for like shampoo and soap and whatever. Beautiful. What do you think, Israel?
Gonna finish it so we're tripping with it.
Well, no, but we do have a fan in here, and I don't really recall that, but I'm not mad about it. It's fine. I don't know why I thought we weren't getting a fan, but we are. I guess it was just in the living room. We decided against a fan. We never use it. So, beautiful. Israel wants to go get a little drink, and so do I. I'm not mad about it, so let's go do that. I'm so excited about the pantry. Can I tell you that? I was just looking right here at this thing, and I'm reminded how excited I am. Oh, one more thing. This is the butcher block. This is gonna go in the pantry. So there's this thing for all the appliances, and then there's like a countertop, and there's gonna be shelving and all of that, but this is what it's going to look like. Oh, okay. It's another day, friends. I had to show you. I've been doing some packing, and the kids have been working on some packing, and we've been getting rid of things. Like I told you in the beginning of this video, we had this thing in our town where they'll come pick up to 6 pieces of furniture or things you need to get rid of a year. It used to be 5, so they upped it to 6, which is really great. So they took a lot of big pieces. For instance, they took this round table that used to be right here, and then just one of the chairs, because we had 4 other things. But then we had the junk man come and he got the other chairs. But here's what I'm doing as I am packing things up. So I'm keeping things like things together. All of this is kitchen or pantry. And then right here, well, that's random. We haven't figured out that pile yet. And then this is all going to be things. We had some leftover Christmas stuff that was up here. So everything from the basement that's going to go back into the basement in our new house, you know, decorations for like holidays and those kinds of things and luggage, whatnot, that's all going to go right here. But I want to leave space so I can easily walk around everything. Then over here, it's a little bit dark in here, but this used to have a dresser that housed the light and, you know, other things, but it was kind of an annoying dresser that was always stuck. And so the city came and took that for us. So over here are all of the books that are going to go in the front office, plus any office items. See how we're keeping like things together? Because they got to be buddies. And then over here, there is a tote for every bathroom. So there are just a few little things from the bathroom down here, like hair bows and stuff that the girls don't use a whole lot, but I want them to have them in their new bathroom. So we're just kind of keeping those there and making it very easy with the totes in case anything spills, that kind of thing. Then I had the boys and the girls went through all of their books and they packed up what they wanted to keep. And then they went through all of their belongings. But I really feel like there's more because I went up there and I looked in the dressers and there's still stuff in there. And I kept saying, you don't want to keep this? And they're like, oh. Okay, so they have a box with their name on it. That's their treasures. And then these are all books down here. Books. And then every kid has their own box. So like, let's say as I'm just walking around the house, I found something that I know they're gonna want, right? But they're not necessarily using it right now. So that it goes in their box, and then they've even decorated it. It's wonderful. So Israel, Ezra, Joe, Zion, Nola, the littlest ones, theirs are mainly toys, which we have been packing. Yeah, we've cleared this out. These are just things that we are using. There's soccer things in here, workout stuff, dirty socks, clean socks, all the shoes. So that's going fine and fancy. And then in my tasting room, I have decided to put all things like decorating over here. These are just boxes, more things to pack with, but I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with this. It's a lot of things that they're not going to really fit super great in a box, but it's just down the road, so it's not a huge deal. Then I've got filming stuff in this box. It really doesn't fit well, but I'm trying to put like where it goes to, what it is and where it goes. That way, when we get to the new house, people just, the last time I moved, which was nearly 7 years ago, I did something very similar. And we had this whole crew of people come and help. And it took us less than 2 hours to move our entire house, furniture, everything, from one house to the next. And I just, you keep it labeled and everything's gonna be good. There's nothing in that closet. I don't know why that was gonna show you that. And then in here, we have a laundry box, and there's a lot of laundry things that, obviously our laundry soaps. I've been using Earth Freeze, but we gotta use up this stuff. All this has gotta get used up. And then over here, this is all of our swim things. And I'm keeping it here just, I don't know why. And then these are garage things, but I wanna keep it like that. So it's all coming together, I'm trying to think what else we've been ordering and getting, and everybody has a new bed. So right now the boys have a what do they call that? We have 2 beds on top of each other. Why can't I think? Bunk bed. Oh my gosh. They have a bunk bed. And then the girls have a trundle bed, and then Joey has her stuff. So we just needed everybody to have their own bed. So I actually got 5 of the exact same bed, and I found them on Amazon. Maybe I'll try to link them below, but they were such like a crazy good price, and the reviews were all amazing. So I was really, really shocked. Then what else did we get? I got some new mattresses because we had to get rid of a couple of them, and the boys have been liking those, and those were fairly inexpensive. Marcus and I have a new bed frame. The one that we have is just ready. What else? I'm just trying to be brutally brutal about everything and really think, like, first of all, when you move into a new space, not everything that you have is going to work, like size-wise, the way that the walls are, the way that things are going to fit in rooms, like it's just not the same. So there are so many furniture pieces that we didn't need because there's just nowhere to put them unless we just want random weird stuff in the basement all over, but we don't need it. So it's kind of like trying to think through, well, how is this going to be organized in our new house? Do we really need that thing? And the kids have done a really good job going through their own things and deciding what they need and don't need. Now, I have to show you something that's really cool. This is not sponsored video, but it's something that's kind of keeping my life in order. And I don't know if you've heard of Clever Fox. I actually started using Clever Fox planners like, I think I was living in this house. So it had to have been, at least for the last 6 years. And these are so cool because, first of all, you can pick the front and they're beautiful. This one I think is called the Pro 2.0. But here's what's cool. It's unmarked. So no matter when you get it, it could be April, it could be whatever. You can just date it how you want it. And there's some really cool stuff at the front that I don't always take seriously, but I have been taking seriously, and it's really kind of cool. Like there's a spot for gratitude and self-awareness and things I'm grateful for. And over the time of just thinking through moving and having this house, I mean, it feels really surreal. Like, how is this even possible? Never in a million years did I dream that I would build a house like that. Never, ever crossed my mind. It was like such a distant, I don't think I even dreamed it. I just thought that'll never happen. So it made me think a lot about the things I'm grateful for and how our life has changed over the years. And some things that I put that I'm grateful for is like, I'm grateful for my family, that we get to laugh together and be silly together. And can I just, okay, I'm honest. I can't help myself. So a couple years ago, I saw this meme short. It was probably like a reel. That's probably what it was, of this really like elegant looking older woman. And she comes on and she goes, now every night, and she's very serious, every night we take a fart walk. And I was like, what did I just watch? And she goes on and on. She's just so elegant seeming, but she's talking about this fart walk. So we joke in our house that we need to go for a fart walk. And I've been learning a lot about walking and how great it is for you and all this stuff. And so I was just thinking, you know, it's those silly little things. Joe asked me today, Mom, are we gonna go for a fart walk? And she's like so serious when she says it. And I love that. I love that we have these silly things. And so I was writing down here that I'm grateful for that, and that like we have little movie clips that we like to talk about, or different shows or things like that. I'm really grateful for my career. I love what I do on YouTube, and it's been such a blessing to our family. It was a lot of hard work for a very long time. It's still a lot of hard work, but we get to see a good payoff for that. Like there's a good exchange for all of that hard work. Whereas in the past, it was just like, I remember I'd make like 30 cents on a video and I'd think, oh man, look at that, 30 cents, wow. So that's pretty cool. And I enjoy doing it. I like having fun, especially if you're not familiar, my main channel is called The Grocery Lady, and I go and show what's new at the grocery store. And I just get to have fun, and I get to be silly and get to connect with people. And I just think it's the cat's meow. And then I put my running group. I actually just went for a run, friends. I needed to prove to myself that I could run by myself, because I've been with a running group now since October, and I'm so blessed. I've come so far. I've, you know, shaved so much time off my miles. I've gone so much further than I ever have before. And today I thought, today was long run day because this weekend is going to be like negative 45 real feel. And I thought, I don't think I want that. So a lot of people were doing a long run today, and I almost never don't go. But this morning I just woke up not feeling fantastic, and I was like, I just don't think I can do it. I need rest. And so I did, and then this afternoon I started feeling really good. So I thought, I'm gonna go for a run. And I just happened to run a half marathon, and it was all by myself, and I was just so darn proud. And I thought, I can still run by myself, because that's important. But I also am so grateful that I have this running group. They've helped me to increase my pace, and they've helped me to keep going when I've wanted to give up. And they've given me like just so much encouragement along the way. So grateful for that. But anyway, these are the things that I love. And talking about, what are you passionate about? What are some things that you're going to be learning this year? I really would like to work on my piano skills. So they let me play piano at church the other Sunday. And, you know, we have thousands of people at our church. And I'm not the most like, but I can keep us all together. And I was doing a lot of lead stuff. And so for my first time, I was like, whew, this is a big deal. I sing usually on stage, and I lead, you know, songs and stuff like that. But this was just something that I go, you know what? It's time to start using that skill, but then not to just stay there, to grow. And I had to grow in order to play. This past Sunday, I had to learn some things that I didn't know before, and just knowing that I can continue to do that. So that's like some skills that I want to learn this year. And then running, form, recovery, fueling, like getting good at that. And yeah, I just am loving this. And then different affirmations. But what I'm telling you is that this Clever Fox notebook is kind of what keeps me together here, because I can write down what I need to work on, and for your daily stuff, all that to tell you, like I need to be meal prepping, and this talks about like this month's wins and how I'll improve next month. Let me show you what it is instead of just telling you. So like here it all is, things that I want to work on, people's birthdays, and I just think it's really fantastic. You got your habits and your skills and all of that. I've been working on this, and this is going to keep me together. I do great with putting things in my phone, but because I have so much going on, like deliveries being made of furniture, this thing's coming in, and I've got to get this done by this date, I just really needed a really good planner. So if you're looking for one, Clever Fox is one that I have used over the years, and I just think it's beautiful. This green, you know how I love green, and if you don't know I love green, I love green. I love it so much. And they have several different kinds, and they have cute little stickers, and I've put some of those stickers. Let's see, where did I put them? Oh, because I'm gonna run in April. I'm gonna run my half marathon race, so I put that there. So that's something I'm working on. But I just think the whole package of Clever Fox is really, really beautiful and sweet. So if you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description box and you can look into getting one of those. But I think it's really lovely. And I love this where you can have the week, but then you also have the month. And then there are these little strings down here so that you can easily flip between everything. But I wanted to tell you about that. That's kind of what I'm going to be using to keep my life in order. So what is next for the home stuff? Okay, let's just think about this. We have 3 weeks from today. That is closing day. Like, that's the plan. As long as everything goes well. We've got appraisals coming in on Monday for this house because we're selling this house. And then we have appraisals going next week. Hopefully, we've called it in. I don't know if they're going to do yet, but appraisal going on the home build. So that's happening. They're finishing up all of the details building wise, and then they're bringing the cleaners in here really, really shortly. So that's happening. What else? We found out that our dining room light, which is lovely, like the dining room table light, won't be in until June. So they're going to put another beautiful light in. And then in June, they'll come back and they'll replace that, which we said was just fine. I've got curtains are in. I'm waiting for the curtain rods to go up. We've brought over the TV mounts. We brought over the TV, one of the TVs, and we've got the beds in the garage. We've got the stools for the counter in the garage. So we're gonna have to put all that together. And most likely we'll get in a few days early before closing, just so that on the day of closing, we can easily sleep in our house and probably be sleeping there before. And I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna hire somebody to come clean our house. I'm so picky about that because I want it to be perfect for when people move in. And I just know myself and I know how I clean, but at the same time, I also know that I'm only one person. And we have 5 kids and we're still working, we're still making videos and we're still filming and we're still editing, we're all of that stuff. So that's a lot to think about. I don't really feel stressed though, which is really nice. I'm happy that I've been able to pack a little at a time and that the kids have been doing so great at packing their things and thinking through what they want to keep and what they don't want to keep. And I always tell them, you don't have to get rid of anything, but just think, do you really want it? Do you really like it? Are you using it? And I'm excited. It's like so hopeful. I feel so hopeful about what's to come and just creating a new place, a new home, and making it ours and making it the bedrooms for the kids. I'm really looking forward to making it how they want it. And the boys, they love books and they love Legos, and Joey loves craft things and she loves books and she loves collecting little things and she's got all these craft things, and the girls love their stuffed animals. Oh my goodness. We have 4 bins of stuffed animals, not to include these stuffed animals that are already out and about. And I've had those packed up since we put the house on the market, which was in October. And they've been begging me, please let us play with all of our stuffed animals, even though they have a bunch out. So I did let them pull a bunch out the other day. They opened 2 of the 4 bins that are in the basement and they're just everywhere, which, you know what? We have to make it through the next 3 weeks. You can't just do nothing or play with nothing. They have other toys out too, but it's something, friend. So I don't know. I feel really excited and just know that it's been a long time coming because we've really been thinking about all of this for so long. And then even considering, like, you don't even know the backstory of, we had thought about moving to California for a long time. Then we thought about moving to Chicago and maybe thought about moving to Florida for like the itty bitsiest moment. And then thinking, okay, maybe we just look for a house that's already built, or we build a house. And we tried to build a house at the beginning of last year and then it just didn't work out quite right. It was going to be too expensive. And then we found a different lot and we kind of resituated the house, and this just really fit our needs so much better. And I'm so glad that we waited. And also the home interest rates are coming down like weekly, it feels like. So that's really exciting too. There's a lot of good things going on, but just wanted to keep you updated. And can't wait to like share the decorating and the putting it all together and making it a house, a home, making it cozy And I think it'll be really, really lovely. So thanks guys for hanging out with me. I need to go take a shower. Not because I'm really stinky, but because when you run, you sweat. And then even though these are moisture wicking, it's still kind of there. And then you come home and you will cool down because you're not hot from running. And then you start getting a little chilly. So I need to go get unchilly. But that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And be ready for more updates. It's going to be good. We're down to the wire. 3 weeks. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.